well. Just give it. Hello, how are you doing, ma?
Very well, thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you once again on the
Very nice to
podcast.
meet you as well.
Yes, so over time, we've come to love the things that goes on in your mind. I mean, it's a beautiful century or a beautiful earth on its own. And this time around, I decided to choose to follow something that a lot of people avoid, which is pain. How were we able to manage the authenticity of that and the sensitivity of it?
I think that we are ready for new stories. Very importantly, in as much as we talk about we're saying wholesome stories, we must address our joys, we must address our lows,
Yes.
and many times out of our pain, many of us we go through trauma that we don't address, and out of those traumas not addressed, we become somebody else. So for us, we're just trying to spotlight on certain things that you do to kids,
Yes.
and then how it affects who they become. Even when it seems like they have it all, it's still there in the back of the mind.
That is very, very good. Also, the phrase "in silence of death, a new story begins" is quite haunting. I mean, what inspired that line, and how did it change the narrative of the story?
To be honest, I'm not going to say I had anything with that line. However, because you see, the story kicks off with is a murder mystery
Okay.
that then triggers so many other things. And if that person had been quiet, if the character had died in silence, she would have done that and nothing else.
That is true. Now, finally, what we all like to know: what inspired the story? It's not amazing stories over the year, but this is different in a way. What inspired it?
Well, I didn't write the story. I was told to. This was a story that Sam, the executive producer,
Okay.
and Kaide Kasum had come up with the story, and they reached out to me. They said, "Oh, this is very much your alley." And I, okay, let's have it.
Okay.
But it was important to tell it because again, I like, as much as I like comedy, I also like story about pain
Okay.
and about trauma.
Yes.
It's very important that we tell this kind of story.
Yes.
So I was very excited to do it for me. And then again, the cast ensemble, Kunle, Elma, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Let me create amazing people in this movie. Now, what message you can